feel like I made mistakes in just about each of these questions that were asked, so here's what I wish someone would have told me about away rotations when I was a med student. First, apply early. VSLO opens up at different times for each program, but in general, try to submit your application as soon as they open. I thought that the general time to apply was in March, so I thought it was really early by applying during late February. But to my surprise, some programs were already full before March. Be sure to search programs on VSLO and save them so you'll be notified when their applications are open. And don't forget that some programs don't use VSLO at all, so be sure to check their individual websites as well. I should have started researching programs in January and started applying in February. Second, apply with a ratio of at least 3-to-1. The advice I heard as a student was to apply with a ratio of 2-to-1, so because I wanted 3 aways, I applied to 6 programs. However, this was not enough, and I ended up panic applying to way more during the end of May when I still had 1 month unfilled. Aways are getting more and more competitive each year, so I would recommend applying to at least 3 programs for each one away you want to do, just to save yourself that future stress. Third, be intentional about where you apply. There are so many factors to consider when choosing an away rotation, including the setup of the rotation, the location of the program, whether you're looking for a letter, etc. I thought I was intentional, but I didn't view geography the way I should have, which I mentioned in this video. But in hindsight, probably the biggest thing I would look for in a program is where their current residents came from. If a program consistently takes applicants from within their own region and you're from across the country, doing an away there might not give you that extra pull you're looking for. On the contrary, rotating at a program within your region not only intrinsically gives the program a reason you'd want to stay, but also potentially makes it easier for you to form strong bonds with the residents because of shared experiences and interests. And lastly, to address the reach versus baseline programs, I think it's important to reframe our mindset and think about it more in terms of fit in general. If you're already a very competitive applicant, I think rotating at a top 20 program is completely reasonable because you're already a good fit on paper. However, if that's not you, I wouldn't recommend rotating at a reach program if your goal is to match there. You only get to choose maybe 3 programs to rotate at, so I think your time would be better spent at a program that already kind of matches your application on paper. That way, your away rotation will just be that extra cherry on top that seals the deal and makes matching you a no-brainer.